The Hebridean Way is a 156-mile trail across the Outer Hebrides. On the path we'll spot incredible wildlife, visit historic sites, learn about the outdoors, and enjoy the many views. Welcome to the Hebridean Way. My journey started in Oban on the Scottish mainland, where I took a ferry to Bharra and walked to Vatersay in the setting sun. Vatersay gets its name from Vanch A, meaning water island in Norse. The community hub had amazing facilities and I was able to wash my cooking pot and shower before starting the trail. And we're off. 155 miles, 10 different islands, a couple ferries, some causeways, hopefully a great amount of wildlife, especially birds. And the forecast, okay, it looks a little cloudy at the moment, but the forecast is meant to be sunny and dry pretty much throughout, which is an absolute blessing. I'm following this Cicerone guidebook. There's an 8-day itinerary in there, so I'm going to try and stick to that. The book's really well detailed for accommodation, my food stops, where I can resupply. I'll mostly be wild camping, but it's always good to have a backup. So yeah, it's the Hebridean Way. Let's get it. I've walked less than a mile and I'm already toasty, so let's get this coat off and then really crunch the miles. Vatersay is one of the smaller islands of the Outer Hebrides, and it's connected to Bharra via a causeway. This man-made path connecting the two islands is vital for transport and for trade. When on roads, I'd be looking for these big white signs and the Hebridean Way logos. In the peat marshes, it would be these wooden posts and white circular logos, many a bit skew-whiff because of the weather. This first climb is absolutely killing me. I've had to resort to the headphones, but entirely worth it. Well, sort of. The clouds are covering the best bit of the view now. Nearly there. A little bit more to go. Where's the views? Wow, that beach looks so nice. There's not a single person on it.
corncrakes are becoming rarer due to habitat loss. Report them if seen.
Just come through this gate and the path actually leads off to the right now and sort of in between the valley over this way. I don't know what that little wiggle of the hand was. But I'm actually going to drop my bag off and hit this trail up here because there's something pretty special about 600 metres away and it's all uphill. Bags down. All I've got with me is the drone, you lot, it's H2O, well, squash, still H2O. Right, let's climb.
This massive pile of rocks is Dun Bharra, a chambered cairn built around 3500 BC. It's 30 metres across and 5 metres high, and regarded as the best preserved cairn on the Western Isles. Only from above do you see its full size.
It's tough walking this. The path is very, very boggy, and where it's not particularly, well trodden and we're quite remote, there's not a lot of people here. Parts of the path are harder to find, and you often have to just, divert, skip round a little bit to go past the bog, and then you can't see the path again. But there are all these, wooden waymarks, and actually it's quite fun just working your way towards one by whatever route you go, and then just trying to find the next one. So I've just got here. I can see the other one down here. Actually, this is quite a good bit of path, if I'm honest, but look, just to show you, every now and then you step in one of these and you lose a foot. As has happened a few times already. That there is either knee deep or it's fine. Oh. Yeah, we know it. Wow. My feet are soaked again. Just got caught out not paying attention. Hadn't seen the waymarker for a while, but there was only one track, so I figured it was just going to be that one. So instead of coming down here, where I've now just got back to, I come all the way down and round. And it was alright actually, because I got to view the airport a little bit, which is quite interesting. It's the UK's only airport with a sand runway. And now, yeah, get to walk along this beach bit. But yeah, here's the sign. I should have gone or come down from there somewhere. Got to go under. Yeah. Stuff. Can I please get one of these blueberry scones and the Victoria sponge too, please? Yeah.
I was happy the boat had Wi-Fi because back home was a pretty special day for my local team. Eriskay translates to Eric's Isle in Norse and is likely named after a Viking chief named Eric. It's also one of the few places with a pub.
Nice. Day one finished.
Want anything else? No, perfect. Thank you very much, mate. Cheers.
Eagle. Oh my god. That has honestly just made my whole trip. I wanted to see some big birds. That was bigger than I could have even thought. And I've got the binoculars on it too. A golden eagle, a massive golden eagle. It's raining, but I don't even care. I'm so gutted I couldn't get my actual, my normal camera out, but... Oh, golden eagle! So according to the book, somewhere around here is 3 wheelhouses. From either a Bronze Age or an Iron Age settlement, and it's thought that the settlement was a lot bigger than just the 3 wheelhouses that remain.
Communities thrived here for a few reasons. The grassland in this area is known as Maca, and it's a unique wildflower land that's abundant with wildlife and amazing for agriculture. And then there's the sea. Coastal areas offered a variety of marine resources like fish, shellfish and other edible resources.
Met some funny people on this walk so far. Those 3 guys that stood at the end, or 2 women and a guy. First lady I was just talking to for a while there, she's really interested in the history and was sort of reading the signposts together. That was quite funny. And then the other couple I actually met yesterday at the ferry port, where I bought all the cakes that were left in the cafe because it was shutting, and the woman behind me then came in and was like, oh, well, the cakes are gone. So I gave her the Victoria sponge. Didn't need it, just bought it to save the waste. But it turns out that that couple had known the other woman from the other day where she had borrowed some pound coins. So we've sort of all, funnily enough, paid it forwards and just found out about it there, which, yeah, really quite wholesome.
Ascanish Golf Course is a true piece of golf history and was designed in 1891 by legend Old Tom Morris.
The trail follows that grassy bank along the edge of the dunes, but the footing is just so poor under the sand. I keep slipping, so I thought I'd get down here and get on the hard sand. Makes for a bit easier walking, but just lost in the view. There's not a single person on this beach. If this was in the south of England, it would be rampant. There'd be kids everywhere, there'd be litter everywhere, screaming, shouting. But here, it's just the waves, me, and a couple oyster catchers. This place is magic, so magic. I somehow must have missed a way over this fence because I can see a way marker on that fence over there. So I'm gonna have to hop this barbed wire. Brilliant. More glamorously. Ow. Ow, prickly plants on the floor. Not good. Where's that barb? Jesus. I'll take my face off. Okay. And no poo. And we're up. Tough walking today. Walking into 25-mile-an-hour winds, and I'm on these sandy paths, so every step you take, you sort of lose a little bit. Oh. But it's worth it for that view. But yeah, like nice day for it.
Yes, indeed.
Lovely day for
Very
it.
heady.
So today to Howmore.
Oh, to Holmore.
Holmore, sorry. Yeah, so I started at West Kilbride this morning. And then yeah, Vatersay yesterday, so I did a big push yesterday, which is good.
You needing water or anything?
Do you know what I actually am at the moment? If you happen to know where I can get some.
See where all that machinery is?
Yep.
There's a pen on the left-hand side.
Yep.
Tap on the left-hand side.
Okay. So the farm machinery, sorry, not this
Yes,
bit in front of us, yeah, the farm machinery.
You go down there and up and down again.
Yep.
You go through that gate and straight down.
Okay.
But there's a tap just
Perfect.
outside. You see there's a hose on it now.
Okay, blue hose, I should. Or
Yellow,
just
I think.
Yellow. Okay.
Yellow.
Cool. Somewhere. Wow. Hello. Look at you. Look.
Yes.
Sorry. Look. Funny.
Is that a camera you've got?
It is. Yeah. So I'm making some videos as I go. I do quite a few
Sit
walks.
down. Through.
Sit. I've got a venison chorizo sausage in that side pocket.
That's what she's after, yes.
That with the yellow hose. These actually saved me there, to be fair, because that is all I've got. I've got 200 mils. So. $200 mils, it's like 15, 20 degrees. It's nice and warm.
Later in the afternoon, the wind really picked up.
Wow, imagine waking up to that every day. All that's missing is a sea view on this one.
After a dinner of couscous and sardines, I put my head down and rested up for the next day.
Just bumped back into that couple from yesterday, and I was meant to turn left at a junction, but they told me to continue straight because there's some RSPB guys with a telescopic lens looking at a white eagle nest. So I'm sort of pacing my way there because they said they were going to pack up soon. So really want to get there as quick as I can. So yeah, fingers crossed. I can see it. I think I'm going to be in luck. It's covering my face though, I might have to lose the hat. So I'm here with Simon from the RSPB and we're at this little site here looking at some golden eagles. I'll cut to some footage in a second, but I've just got some questions to go through with Simon and talk about a bit of conservation and how everyone can help wildlife and specifically the bird life here in the Hebrides. I've seen it, I saw a golden eagle yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. No, you're not wrong.
Eagle,
you're absolutely not wrong.
It's nerves talking to the camera.
Yeah.
Okay, so in case people at home don't know, who are the RSPB and what do you guys do?
Who are the RSPB? We're one of the oldest conservation charities in the UK, and probably one of the largest charities membership-wise as well. We have a lot of supporters. And yeah, I mean, as the name suggests, we care for the environment where birds thrive, hopefully, or are struggling, and we need to intervene and help them. Yeah.
And what does it stand for?
The Royal Society for the Protection of Birds.
Good stuff. So question 2. What was the question?
Question 2, you were going to ask me what are the biggest threats to birds in the current time. And actually, that's to not care and not do things like this is probably one of the biggest threats. So having this conversation is cool. But on a serious note, I suppose, you know, climate change is the big one. Everybody would expect me to say that. Climate change is happening. And, you know, all species are being affected by that. So having some sort of impact or influence over the habitat to help species is vital. But I suppose going back to human disturbance out in the Hebrides is one of the things we try to, you know, sort of educate people, including ourselves, on trying to minimise that disturbance, especially dog walking, something that can
for the ground nesting birds especially.
Absolutely. And, you know, I have a dog myself. I love to exercise my dog on the beach, and one of the messages we try to get out there, especially for some of these noisy birds like terns, you'll see them flying above your head, is just to be a bit more kind and respectful to the fact that they're trying to nest.
So the Hebrides, absolutely beautiful place, describes one of the best places in the UK for wildlife and bird life. What makes this place so unique and why?
Oh, good question. Well, we're right on the northwestern edge of Scotland and the Highlands. Probably more influence from, you know, name-wise, Norse naming, Viking, lots of words.
Names.
Yeah, absolutely. But obviously we've got the rich Gaelic culture out here, and still is spoken as a language, as a first language out here, which is amazing. So what's also special about this place is the wildlife and the habitats that holds the wonderful wildlife we have out here. So you've probably heard the habitat called the maca.
Which is through some yesterday.
Wonderful, and that most of the maca is on the western side of the Uist Islands, so both North and South Uist and Benbecula, and Bernay to the north. And this maca habitat is like a sand dune built sort of grassland, if you like. And the fascinating thing about it is it's not only good for wildlife, it's great for humans. And humans have been working the maca for a long time. And, you know, the work we do, the RSPB, hopefully supports that traditional way of working and living in this landscape.
We saw the roundhouses and some of the old ruins from old settlements and all sorts as well.
There's some amazing archaeology here as well, which I must admit I'm still learning about today, you know. So, and you know, these people would have lived here in harmony with nature, and that's what we try to encourage now, you know.
Good stuff. Cool. Well, thank you very much for your time. It's
not
my
at
pleasure.
all. You're welcome. That's really cool.
The video I got was terrible, but luckily someone was on hand with a pretty nifty camera and was able to send me the photo straight away. It was amazing to watch the white-tailed eagles fish and then return to the nest for feeding. This was something pretty special and a bucket lister for me. Sorry? I hung around for another 15-20 minutes watching different birds that Simon was calling off. I didn't even know half of them were there. I just picked up this lady smock to talk about it, and this guy's landed on me. The Outer Hebrides has some of the best wind resources in the UK, making it well suited for wind energy generation. Oh no, rubbish. Nearly littered. Oh, no wind. Oh my god, no wind. What's that? that white building there is a supermarket. And that's the first supermarket that I've seen. This whole walk, sorry, lighting's behind me. And I'm about 50 something miles in. So I carried all my own food from Oban and the ferry across my first 2 days, and now to halfway on my third day as well. So yeah, if you want to do this walk, then pack up. That's my haul. Some grapes, pasta, some fish, tuna, mackerel, sardines, Mr. Tom's, and some Minions dip dabs, and some banana chips to dip in my peanut butter. And a little sand for now. Okay. I'll have to get my binoculars out then.
We're only just probably, what, 10 metres away? Yeah.
Oh really? Oh, just literally just out here?
Yeah, we're just,
okay.
probably a bit further seaweedy.
Yeah.
Left to right.
Okay. Oh, I'll keep my eye out then.
But they were sort of, you know when they sort of pop their head up and watch you?
Yeah, just taking an interest.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, it's a lovely beach.
I know, because I thought, oh, it must just been a bit of seaweed.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
Well, I thought I saw one the other day, and I couldn't work out if it was just like a buoy in the distance or, you know, a little head popping up, and it was there for too long, and I was like, it can't be a seal. But I haven't seen one yet, so...
I know, because we did see some from a distance the other day, but
right.
Like, you could really see them.
Yeah.
So they're definitely in the area. That's
okay.
A good thing.
Oh, good. Amazing. Well, yeah, take care, guys. Have a nice day. Seals. Oh, there. There. Just pops his head up. You see it? Bloody normal.